Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good Sunday morning to you, for those that are in a time zone that suits the good morning thing. But never mind that, we're here to talk about something else, something awesome, something that rocked my world yesterday evening. The first trailer for the FF7Remake with actual gameplay in it came out at the PlayStation Experience yesterday. Oh my fucking god, where can I begin? Well, I guess from the beginning, there are a lot of things I want to talk about, but I guess I will be brief, because I want you to make your own idea. I don't want to tell you too much, except on the things I have to, because the reactions are, as always, with the gut before the brain or the heart. So there are a lot of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about right now, especially when it comes to the battle system. But let's go in order. First of all, the thing about the trailer that just is in your face from the beginning is that this thing looks fucking amazing, but that was never in question, because Square Enix may fucked up in many other things, like writing, design and stuff like that, but when it comes to graphics, they always deliver something very cool looking. Even Final Fantasy 13, which is, I think, one of the worst, if not the worst, Final Fantasy I ever played, was very good looking. No question about that. Then, and speaking of good looking, holy fucking shit, the redesigns. Cloud looks like Cloud. I mean, there's no really big changes there. They just made him, more pixelated, because, 4K now, I guess. Now, the ones where the design really show up are the other members of Avalanche. First of all, Biggs and Wedge are, I mean, you can recognize them from the original game, but at the same time, they now have like something, they have more identity to them. Like, Biggs has the a bit of a beard, Wedge with the silly hair under a bandana. They all have guns, and oh my fucking god, Jessie is so hot in this. I mean, did you see her? I mean, wow. I mean, Diva and Erit better get a redesign as well, because otherwise we already have a winner for the pairing wars, which they're gonna happen. Let's not kid ourselves. As soon as this thing comes out, which will introduce the love whatever angle to a whole new audience of people, the pairing wars are going to come back in full strength. Not even Crisis Core will top what will happen. So anyway, yeah, she's very good looking, very hot. Jessie, I love you. And then there is, of course, Barrett. Barrett is the one that got the most redesign so far. And they couldn't really keep it with the design from the original game or even Advent Children, because, the proportions weren't very... Yeah, they weren't very realistic. I mean, the guy in the original Final Fantasy, in the original Final Fantasy 7, you remember Barrett, the character model? It was like, bodies don't work like that. It was like this thing with very little legs, but enormous trunk and stuff. Here, he actually looks, he still looks beefy, but he looks, normal, like a normal beefy black dude. Maybe sunglasses make him look like Blade, which is cool, but silly, I don't know, but I like it, I don't... And now, the gun, you saw the gun on his, in the place of his hand. Wow, that thing, it's a Gatling gun. The fucking Gatling gun that actually shooting, wow. No more just pointing at the and then back, and, I really like that. And then redesigns, graphics, and then we come to, of course, the battle system. Now, this is where a lot of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and what I mean by that. I mean that a lot of people are saying, well, it looks like Final Fantasy 15, and other people like, it's not turn-based, this game is ruined. Look, we all knew, as soon as Nomura was said to be on this thing, that this wasn't going to be turn-based. We all knew that, so no sense, getting angry right now. The thing is, this is action as we saw that, but it's good action, because this is not Final Fantasy 15. This is Kingdom Hearts. Just, if you still think this is Final Fantasy 15 battle system, look back and play the demo, or better yet, watch the video on my channel where I give a very good, exposition of the battle system. That thing why it kinda sucks. But this is Kingdom Hearts. In Final Fantasy 15, there is no, menu like in Kingdom Hearts, like in this thing. This is a menu like Kingdom Hearts, where you go down, I guess, with the D-pad and select what you want to do: magic, summon, attack, item, whatever. While you move around your character like with the analog stick, like in Kingdom Hearts. In Final Fantasy 15, no. In Final Fantasy 15, you attack with the square, you open the menu with the... No, you don't open the menu. I think the triangle is to get on top of... yeah. The thing sucks because, one, it's a button masher, basically. You just press a square over and over again, and I think it's fucking easy also because, basically, the only strategy to make that thing hard is to send waves of enemies at you, which was kinda cheap and not really fun. And then there is the thing that if they go with the Kingdom Hearts way, it is going to be a good action RPG, not like Final Fantasy 15, which is not a very good action RPG from what I played of it. Kingdom Hearts is one of the best action RPG ever. Let's not kid ourselves. You can, say things about the story because Nomura just wings it with every new installation, we know it. But when it comes to gameplay, that guy is very solid when it comes to RPG. Let's not kid ourselves. So if they go the Kingdom Hearts route, I'm going to be happy. Now, what we have to focus on here is the HUD. Because we saw like the panel with attack, summon and stuff. Well, but now on the HUD, we have the HP with the name of the character, then we have the MP, and then there is the limit bar. But what I had to ask, if that's the limit bar, what is the bigger bar on the left? Because I thought it was like an action time battle, an active time battle thing, but it's not, because it doesn't go up as the time passes, but it only goes up, as we saw, I noticed in the trailer, when Cloud or Barret attack. So it's a bar that fills with attacks, and when it goes red, what happens? Maybe I'm going to go on a limb here, and maybe they took some of the limit breaks and made them special moves of some kind. When you get to the bar, you can do like like in a fighting game, Street Fighter. After a while, you do a certain combination of things, and then you can do a special move. And maybe it's something like that. They took some of the limits and made them special moves instead of things you can only do once in a while. Because from what I see, that limit bar is going to be very slow to fill. So I guess maybe they'll have the more spectacular limit breaks as the actual limit breaks, while the other actions, the other limit breaks, like Braver, Cross Slash, the Big Shot as you saw Barret use, are, special moves that you can do at the end of a combo. Which I guess will make the combat more spectacular, and I can't say it's a bad thing. Look, I know a lot of people are like, hey, we were supposed to be turn-based. No, guys, we're not going to have a turn-based because Nomura, most importantly because I kind of have to agree with something he says. I will be the first person to shit on Nomura when he does something bad, but when he said that, look guys, we have this motherfucking heaven of technology, now we have the capacity to make core character model look so good, so awesome, make them do some fantastic stuff. Do you really think we're gonna make all those pixels just stand still? I can't really argue with that. Also because we already had like a Final Fantasy VII with turn-based. I mean, maybe if they release like a mod to make the character mod, but that would be, you know what I mean. So in a way, I kind of had to agree with that. My worry was though they were going to go with the Final Fantasy 15 battle system, and they didn't. They went with the Kingdom Hearts battle system, which I guess will have some tweaks to make it more Final Fantasy 7-y. And I kinda like that choice, most importantly because just from the video, from what I see, there's also the fact that Final Fantasy 15, the characters look and act, and they are a fucking boy band. So, as I said in the video when I reviewed the demo, Noctis hits like a fucking ballerina. It's not even cool to play because it just waves around like, it's not the kind of battle, I like to do. Now, this kind of feels like it's actually, yes, more meat to it, more impact. Also, unlike Final Fantasy 15, where you only control Noctis and all the other characters just pieces around, they do whatever the fuck they want, and that kinda sucks. If you played the Behemoth battle, you know what I'm talking about. In this, they show that you're going to be able to control all the characters. In the gameplay trailer, you saw the player control Cloud and then control Barret, which is something that not even Kingdom Hearts has let us do. Even in Kingdom Hearts, like in Final Fantasy 15, you only control the main character, but they could not fucking do this with Final Fantasy 7, of course, because Cloud is not the only iconic character of the series, of course. I mean, imagine if they okay, you're only going to control Cloud, you're not going to control Barret, Tifa, Red 13, Vincent Valentine, Yuffie Kisaragi. They would have burned down the fucking house. So I'm happy that didn't happen. Right now, I guess we just have to go and see wait and see what's going to come out next. The most pressing question on my mind is, what are they going to do with the world map? Because if you play Final Fantasy 7, you remember how huge the overworld 3D map was, and it was kinda integral part of the journey. Because you left Midgar where the world map was black and stuff, and you couldn't get inside it again unless you did, a side quest, and then you went to Calm, and then you actually have to run around the map to catch a Chocobo because you had to escape the shadow on the overworld map of the Midgard Zolom, unless otherwise it was a game over most of the times because the thing was. So, the overworld 3D world map was an integral part of the gameplay. So, how are they going to implement it again? How are they going to substitute it? I mean, if they want to make like that extensive of a world map again, that's going to be like a huge amount of pixels and a huge amount of space. Maybe we're going to get the first Final Fantasy on 2 Blu-ray discs, whatever. I don't know. That would be cool, but well, we just have to see what the team behind this is going to do. And speaking of which, one last thing, the music. I mean, we only heard the bombing mission track so far, but as I said, like there's people, oh, Nobuo Uematsu is on this, and I say, why would Uematsu need to be on this? Because he has already put in the work for Final Fantasy 7. The only thing the other guys need to do is not fuck it up, and they're not fucking it up from what I hear so far. I mean, there is a lot of people at Final Fantasy and Square Enix that are good with remasters. The remasters on the Cydia for PSP are some of the best remastered tracks I ever heard. So I have faith at least, and the fate is not betrayed so far. So at the end of the day, I like what I'm seeing so far for Final Fantasy VII the remake. Most importantly, remember, the combat is not Final Fantasy 15, it's Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy 15 is mediocre, Kingdom Hearts is good. Remember that, and I'll see you when next we have something to talk about. And my god, I can't fucking wait when this thing comes out, even if it's probably going to come out in 2017 with the 20th anniversary of the game, Oh well, this is Meinos, this was Meinos Talk, and I talked about the Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay trailer from the PlayStation Experience. I'll see you next time.